points in the game.
We've got a top 15 matchup here with plenty of intrigue because it's the SEC versus the Big 12. Two conferences with a long history of animosity match up once again. Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, the returner fumbling. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
On first down, it's play action. Caught quickly. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Let's try the ground game here with the running back. He's found some room with the 45. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cowboys.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. To throw, it's Russell. Caught by the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Oklahoma State Cowboys will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Some hard running there through a tackle.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Running out of time in the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Ferguson. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the Cowboys have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Is incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
It's a turnover on down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
To the air, it's Russell. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is picked off.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Ford. Tackle, but first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Finds room at the 30. Who's in the clear? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good.
Oklahoma State, 14, out of bounds.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It goes out of bounds right about the 43-yard line. The offense will begin right there in good shape. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch, and they're able to get him down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Now it's second down here. Trying to create here on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds itself backed up inside their own 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Breaks free. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a gap. It's 4. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Shotgun formation here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Cowboys. Way too much speed on that play. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled.
At the 14. And the Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Moves left out of the pocket. Catch made on the left side.
The first down pass complete to the wideout. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Nice grab. It's Glass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Tight end makes the grab.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he will score! Touchdown, Bama! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Ferguson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runs through the defender. Gets some space around the 30. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line. curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Alabama.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And that sets up a return. And it'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
29 Philly.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They'll try a pass here. Finds an open target on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
And that is another 1st down for the offense.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Oklahoma State 28, Alabama 14.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. The sure hands, it's Humphreys. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Hall's in the end zone.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oklahoma State 28, Alabama 21.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the State offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Ford. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught behind the line. It's Ferguson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. As the first down is still going. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Cowboys starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Finds room at the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
So a field goal attempt coming up now.
On the field goal.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Alabama offense onto the field. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. they cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love the RPO call because you give the quarterback an opportunity to hand it or take a shot. I'd recommend getting that ball out a lot quicker to give these receivers a chance to catch the ball and have room to run.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Russell. He's going to take off here. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Makes the catch downfield. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Looking right. This one caught.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this 3rd period. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a receiver. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back. It's Russell. Catch made on the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, tied. This offense cannot be stopped. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab behind the line. It's 4. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking for some space. It's 4. And that one produces a decent gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Boy, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And the Cowboys churn out another 1st down.
Here we go.
Grinding away on the ground. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Tailback takes the handoff again. Touchdown, Cowboys. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Glass. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Finds his man. It's Glass. And he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Point after, knocked right through. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Leaning on the run game here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Critical third down play for this offense right here. And the quarterback just kneels down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The Cowboys will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Back to throw. It's Russell looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. No press here. The defense backing away. Fires it to the wideout. One last pass at that ball is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of, and these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game, and now they go.